Hey you guys, what's going on? You're back with another video, another review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 7, episode 17. I just want to talk about two issues, and those two issues are Phaedra and Candy's friendship that has been portrayed as going down the drain with the reality curse, and I also would like to talk about the last part of the episode with the therapy, which will be continued, because I got a lot to say, and I'm gonna let you know something right now. In the comments, a lot of you guys feel that I guess I picked sides. I don't know how you feel that way because I never picked sides. When you give me the opportunity to get you together or place my opinion on something I truly believe in, I will do so. Everybody's been talking about I stay on Kenya. I must be a fan of the rest of them. I'm a fan of everybody, and I like everybody. But it would be something that you do that I would just not just like genuinely like you. And on tonight's episode, NENE pissed me off. She had my skin boiling because the way that therapy session went did not have to go that way. It was not supposed to look. Phaedra and Candy, let me just get on you right a minute, and we're gonna give the rest of this time to NENE. Phaedra and Candy, your guys' moment and your friendship, I feel, is being used as a storyline. I feel that it's something just to talk about. We've seen the downfall with Kim and NENE's relationship. We've seen the downfall with NENE and Cynthia's relationship. We've seen that with NENE and Sheree friendship. We've seen it with NENE and Marlo. So with that being said, I'm going to explain the downfall. I'm going to explain some things and bring some things to light. Discuss, and I want to know your thoughts on it. So please leave it down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you haven't already. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share. It's nothing. All you have to do is press that share button to Facebook and Twitter, to wherever you share your videos at. And all you have to do is click that subscribe button. That's all you gotta do. It's not gonna hurt you. Just click it. Even if you don't get on YouTube ever again to watch my videos, just click subscribe. That's all you gotta do. Share this video. Leave your thoughts and comments. Just don't be negative. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm not the person to say if you don't agree with me, then you're wrong. If I see something that you didn't see, I'll be displayed. If you see something that I didn't see, or I'm putting a blind eye to that I'm just not really understanding or getting that you get, then I want to know your thoughts on it. We can have a dialogue and go back and forth. So with that being said, we're going to get into this review, and let's say, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get it. Candy and Phaedra. I'm going to blame both of you for the downfall of this relationship. Let's just say that this is not put on for the cameras. Let's just say that this is not a friendship that just we want to try, just perhaps more to see that to come watch the episode. So we're going to put a hindrance on Candy and Phaedra. That is a real relationship. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Candy has been there and Phaedra has been there for each other through up and down and thick and thin. When Phaedra accomplished everything and graduated, who was there? When who was in Candy's wedding? So with that being said, you can't have no chick in your wedding and not feel some type of way or have some type of connection with them to the point to where the friendship would get to this point. The reason why this friendship has gotten to this point because neither one of you communicated with each other. And right now, I'm just going to give just a little bit more sympathy to Phaedra than Candy. and only because what she's going through is real life. Whether you think it's a put on for cameras, whatever, it's real life. Her marriage is in shambles. Her children are going through something. They have to wake up without their daddy. They have to come. You have to see that the dad come in and it's just a marriage that was once, hey, we are in a good place. We love each other. Let's have babies and eat on pickles and have nice photo shoots and parties. And now to, hey, get out my face. We're not talking. I don't want to see you again. Go to jail. So at the end of the day, whether you think Phaedra knew about the scandal with Apollo, or whether you feel like it's Phaedra is fake or whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna ride it out for Phaedra, Candy. I ride it out for all of them when they're in the right. I'll build you up when you're right, and I will tell you that I will tell you when you're wrong. So with that being said, this friendship is the way it is because there was a lack of communication. Now when Phaedra was going through, NENE was being their friend. At the end of the day, when Real Housewives of Atlanta goes off, Phaedra's marriage is still in shambles. NENE is still a human. These ladies are still human. So whether they like you or not, they're gonna put out you have death in your family. Whether Kenya don't like Cynthia or whether Cynthia don't like NENE, if somebody would have died, if Greg would have died, let's say, Lord forbid, knock on wood, let's say Greg would have died. NENE being at odds with Cynthia and Cynthia being at odds with NENE, that would have been put aside and this phone would have been picked up. Hey, I know we got differences. I know we don't disagree, but girl, how you doing? How you holding up? I should be able to be grown the hell enough to pick up a phone and say, how you doing? Let's talk. Let's get you out the house. I know you're going through some things. Let me be there for you. Whether we grown women, and we in late 30s, early 40s, and almost to 50s. Let's be honest here. So, like I said, with Candy and Phaedra's relationship, it was a lack of communication. Candy was not there for Phaedra, and like Candy said, you were not for me. So it was a lack of picking up the damn phone and say, "Hey, girl, I can put away my play, and me have to doing this. Girl, how you doing? Let's go out for some drinks. Let's go bowling. Let me pick up Aiden. Let me pick up Aiden and Prince and give you some time off. Go out of town. Do something. Or hey girl, what's going on? How you holding up? You okay? Do I need to come over there? Do I need to spend the night? Just like Phaedra could have done for Candy. Hey girl, I know you're going. She can put her stuff to the side also because no problem is bigger than your problem. Just like Candy said, even though my problem does not match up with your problem, I have to tell a lot of people that who lost their jobs, who quit their job to be on my plate, that you no longer have a job no more. So imagine how hurt that was for her as she's dealing with stuff in her marriage, whether you think it's fake or put on for cameras or not, is there. So just like Candy should have done with Phaedra could have done with Candy. It's a 50-50 chance. I blame both of them. And the situation, I think for Candy feels some type of way because she still feels some type of way with NENE. And she feel like just an hour ago, she was calling you fake and you never win when you play dirty and all this other stuff. And now you're confiding in her. It's not that she's like, you know what, Candy ain't shit, so I'm gonna find a NENE. It's nothing like that. NENE was big enough to put her difference aside to say, this is a grown woman with kids. I'm a grown woman with kids. She's married. I'm married. I remember when it was my marriage that has been put on the shambles, that I was divorcing my husband, and I was the one out cheating, and he was doing this and doing that. Nobody came to check on him. So, at the end of the day, whether you think NENE is a monster or not, NENE is still human. So, if she feel a need, she's going to put the difference to a side and say, hey girl, how you doing? How you holding up? So, at the end of the day, we grown women. I should be able to do that. I would expect NENE to be grown enough to do that for Kenya. If it was Kenya in Phaedra's situation, I would expect NENE to do that for Kenya if Kenya was in Phaedra's situation. I would expect it for all the ladies. And if you cannot do that, then that shows something about your character. That shows something about your growth. That shows something about your age, and that shows something about your maturity. So with that being said, I blame both Candy and I blame Phaedra because both it's 50-50 in this chance. The phone was two ways. Both of them had died on you. Both of you got each other's number. So with that being said, I'm off of this situation. This travesty of a therapy session. NENE, let me give you your life right quick. I figure you need to breathe. You walked in with a persona and you walked in with a spirit like I'm coming for these ladies. They're not gonna come for me. And I feel like I agree with Kenya. And this time I agree with Kenya. She said, even though I had to find out this therapist says through Cynthia, I'm still gonna go with an open mind to change. And this time I know Kenya answers. I know Kenya like the back of my hand book with the character she played. The same thing NENE has been talking about her and saying things about her has been true. We all also seen it on this Vivica Fox text situation with Kenya and the phone situation. We seen how sneaky she was, how devious she was, and how authentic she was with being devious. But I feel in this situation that Kenya really came into the situation because let me show you something. Let me give you some insight. When the ladies get a call to say, NENE, get a call from NENE and say, I'm putting together this therapy situation so we can come together and at least be cordial with each other and put the difference to the side and have fun. I'm ready to have fun. NENE complains all the doggone time on Twitter, on interviews, on social media, wherever, on her blog, personal blogs, on blah blah blah. I'm tired of coming to work and having to fight with these women. So if you're tired of coming to work and fighting with these women, then stop fighting. NENE. Stop it. Like that whole time you were there, you did not let nobody speak. Every time they said something, it was like, oh no, honey, you know. And that's not what it was, mean girl. That was not, we're not gonna go back and forth. We're not gonna do this. Not once did you just sit back and own what you did and just say, you know what, Cynthia girl? Let me go back because we started with Kenya, and Kenya said she was going to be, and I didn't feel any way, shape, or form that Kenya was trying to be shady or said that because at the end of the day, after that scene when you said you're going to be cordial, I know what Kenya done, and I seen straight through that. Even with the Marlo situation, you notice you don't hear from Marlo anymore. And Kenya tried to play this whole thing to get her storyline. Now you don't hear from Marlo. Marlo's not on the show. Kenya don't say nothing about Marlo. And now we see how this. So at the end of the day, I know Kenya, like I know Kenya answers. You can't sit here and say that Kenya didn't come on your show as to put my foot in the door to make sure that I have a storyline, I have something to talk about, and I have something to do. As long as so I can get a Bravo check and bring views to the show. You can't tell me no. You can't sit here and lie because you've seen it, and I pay attention to details. I've seen sneaky faces on Kenya that I knew that in the next minute she's gonna get ready to do some shady stuff, or do something so she can have a storyline, piss somebody else so there can be an argument or something like that. We've seen it when the New Girls was auditioning last season when they was at the winery, and then the whole situation at the hotel. Started from there, and there's also this charity situation. Kenya tried it, and NENE was not here for it, especially for a charity that NENE represents. But let's get off of NENE because she feel like this is company that I'm getting NENE, I'm getting you together because I felt some type of way. Like what pissed me off tonight with NENE was, and I'm going to get back on the situation as the girls begin to say that. NENE, you called this therapy session because you wanted to put the drama to the side so we can get to have fun and we be cordial. If you truly wanted to do that and was not putting on for the camera so you can just do something, then it would have been evident that you were really trying to build something with these girls, or even if you was not going to be friends with Cynthia anymore, even if you want to go talk to Claudia no more, even if you was never going to be friends with Candy, or even speak to Cynthia no more. it should have been evident and authentic that you were coming there to clear the air, to express yourself and allow them to express themselves, to clear the air to say, hey, we're going to be cordial, we put all our differences to the side so we can come together, have fun, and stop the fight, and stop the petting, and stop the shady, and come together. Even if we're not going to be friends, even if I'm not going to call you and say, honey, how you doing? Let's have drinks. I should be able to say, we're going on a trip to Puerto Rico, or we're going on a trip to Barbados, and have fun without you giving me a strong side eye, without you shading me, and you trying to read me. But it was clear that this was just for the camera. It was clear that this is just something for everybody to get camera time. It just, even Candy said, I'm not going to this. I'm just going to go to be a team player. Team player, when they say I'm just going to go to be a team player, remember, Kim was booted out because she wasn't being a team player because Kim was over it. Team player means I'm going to come over here to this tea session. I'm going to come over here with all the girls together, start drama so I can get my check. Kim was over it. So she wasn't being the team player. Now, NENE is not being the team player, and we're going to get to that situation. Even with her talking and trying to upsize the doctor, sweetheart, you called me here. How dare you raise your voice at me? How dare you disrespect me in my office? You called me here. I told you that at the beginning of this session that everyone is going to get called out on their BS. You are not exempt. I don't care if you're paying for this or not. You dish it, you should be able to take it, NENE. You never win when you play dirty, you should be able to take it. But I see time and time, you ready to talk over everybody, you ready to have something to say about this and say something about that, even though half of the time you be right. But when it comes to you, and they have a feeling about you, and they want to speak to you about it, oh, it's gang up on NENE, there is this and that. You know what, I have no time for this, I see what you're doing, I'm walking out. No, sweetheart. Sit your ass there, be grown, a grown woman, and sit there and take it. Sit there and accept it. Let me get back to her and Kenya. Kenya was like, I'm trying to find out what happened. I know that we're not, even NENE did make it clear that we would never be friends, that we're not going to be friends, but we are going to be cordial, and we can laugh, ha ha, kiki. But I do know how you tried to play me with this Marlo situation. I know how you tried to play me, which that is something that you don't forget, and I wouldn't trust Kenya neither. Don't get me wrong. Even though I agree with Kenya on the situation, I don't trust Kenya neither. So I do agree with NENE without being her friend, but NENE played too many childish games, and she's too petty. Because if you was going to be cordial with her and say we're going to ha kiki, it's nothing wrong with saying, hi Kenya, how you doing today? You look fabulous. Or hi Kenya, hug, how you doing today? And boom. You don't have to be friends with me. You don't have to call me, but respect me. Respect my presence. As soon as you get that, the fake bitch done walked in. Oh, I can be ha 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 ha. But time and time again, they keep coming for you, trying to be friends with you, trying to be cordial with you. At least trying to bury the hatchet and move the hell on. But you're the one who's stuck. And you're the common denominator of the drama in this group. It's not everybody coming for you. Because Candy in her first season did not come for you. You came for her. Claudia didn't try to come for you. You came for her. Now, the situation between you and Cynthia, I do agree with. Because I do agree with that Cynthia threw that friendship away so she can have a storyline. I do agree with that because I see it bold, hard-hearted, and Cynthia regret it. Even with her trying to be big and bad and bring that Mr. Chocolate situation to that table, Cynthia knew. That's why I agree with NENE, but I do not agree with NENE because at the same time, you were the one who caused this session. You should have came there with an open mind to squash the beef. If they had something against you, to say, hey, I understand. I apologize. Maybe that was not my intention. Maybe my delivery was wrong or something like that. You can say that without being fake. You can say that without you still holding true to the NENE. But at the end of the day, you're the common denominator. You might be friends with somebody, but you're talking about them in your confession. All y'all throw shade in your confession. So I'm like, this whole tea session, NENE, your attitude was arrogant. Your attitude was immature. Your attitude was childish. And I'm like, you needed to get somebody needed to really get you. You can't company for her dress. You can't, like I told y'all when y'all talking about Claudia didn't read her. When you company me, you have to come strong, hard, and heavy. And NENE's problem is her attitude. Y'all talking, forget friendship, forget all this. NENE, you have a very egotistic disposition. You have a very arrogant disposition. You have a very immature disposition. You cannot take it when it's being dished out and yours are burning in. The way you talk to that doctor who's trying to help you and you keep over talking people, even if those women came in with their whole heart to say, we're going to put this difference to the side, you were the only one sitting in that group who was not ready to put your difference to the side. So with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe. I was over NENE in this situation. I'm really over this episode. Get to the reunion so I can review that and be done with my Sundays. Cause this episode was dry. I'm glad that Phaedra and Candy kind of came to a little bit of agreement. NENE, grow up, get over yourself, and try to come to an agreement, to a good standpoint, so where you can be cordial with these ladies, so we can stop getting to the reunion and stop arguing, because I'm sick and I'm tired of it. I'm just done. I'm over the drama. I'm over the petty drama. I'm over it. So with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe. This has been Recap and Respond. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 17. Peace.